Hi there, could you state your name, please?
Marino.
All right, Ms. Marino. Any victims in the courtroom for Marino? Okay, are you a victim, sir?
Yes.
Okay, you can come up forward right here if you'd like to. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Marino, I'd like to let you know that there is a victim that has appeared in the courtroom, so I'll be addressing him shortly. I just want you to be able to make sure you can hear what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, the state is alleging one charge of obstruction of justice under the domestic violence statute. That's for a violation of a court order. That's a misdemeanor violation that you have the right to remain silent, right to counsel, and right to trial on. I've scheduled you for an arraignment on the 3rd of December at 9 o'clock in the morning. That's where you'll need to be prepared to plead either guilty, not guilty, or no contest.
Okay.
Depending on how you plead will be what happens next with the court proceeding, and all of those options, as well as the penalty range for that violation, will be explained to you prior to you giving a plea. Your release conditions, and make sure you pay attention to these so you can request to change them or modify them. Your release conditions are the following: obey all orders of the court, do not commit any crimes, notify the court immediately if your address changes, do not leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court, do not have any contact with the alleged victim except what is authorized in the valid issued order of protection.
I'll use my nice words with him.
Pardon me?
Nothing.
And I'm ordering you to pretrial services. So what that means is when you're released from custody, I'm going to provide you a name and phone number to the probation department. You're not on probation, but you're on release services. They're going to monitor you between now and the next court date, until the case is adjudicated, to make sure that you're abiding by these release conditions and that you're going to court as ordered.
Okay.
And any violation of those conditions will be reported and a warrant could be issued for your arrest. Do you understand those release conditions?
I do.
Okay. Do you have any questions about any of that information?
I don't. I just have a quick statement to make.
Okay, hang on one second. Okay, sir, could you state your name?
Michael Marino.
Thank you. So those were the release conditions that are in place. Would you like to give a statement?
Would I like to make a statement?
Yeah, so you don't have to. You can give a statement. So I reviewed the release conditions, that if you wanted to strengthen those, lessen those, anything, or leave them just the way they are, that's kind of what you could be heard for at this state. You'll be notified, because you're an alleged victim in the case, of the future court dates that are coming that you have the right to appear on and give statements to those as well. Okay, so mainly what I put in place to draw your attention to is to not have any contact with the alleged victim except what is authorized by the order of protection that's in place. I think there was a little bit of an avenue to have text messages regarding the custody.
The children.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. And so this alleged violation went outside of that, and that's why they're arrested. So that's what is left in place. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you wish to say anything else?
No, she is getting released though, right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure, because we do have minor children, so I just want to make sure.
My intentions, as long as she agrees to the release conditions, because she already agreed to it one time when the order issued and broke that promise, allegedly. So if she agrees to these release conditions and agrees to go to court and follow all the rules that we just explained, then I'm going to release her on her own recognizance.
Okay.
So, all right. Anything else besides that, sir?
No, you're on.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Now, before you give your statement, I just want to caution you, we're on record. This is not the time to collect any evidence or present any statements about the particulars of the case. It's mainly to identify the purpose of this hearing, is identify you, make you aware of the charges, make sure you are aware of the release conditions, and then set the next date. So go ahead if you would like to be heard.
I just want to state that I will be talking about this to the tribal court as far as our custody case up there about this. I firmly stand on my abuse claims towards Michael, and I have it documented and laid out. And for my court hearing, I will bring out the documents showing his abuse, as well as his email threats and everything else. Because he does not threaten me over text, it is email.
Okay.
And I just turn it into the judge. So I will bring all that to court. I stand by my claims of his abuse victim.
Okay, and no problem. So you're doing that properly. If there's other allegations or something going on with the tribal court, and that's exactly what that is for. I don't know if there's charges or not, or if there's an investigation or not. Make sure that that's a whole separate deal from this case.
No, I documented all his abuse, and I have a timeline and evidence.
Okay. All right. Anything else besides that?
No.
Okay, so back to the release conditions. You understood those release conditions?
I do.
Okay, and can you abide by those?
I can, as long as Mr. Moreno will start replying to me about our daughter who is in crisis.
All right, so I don't set conditions that I don't have the control over. So if you can't abide by these release conditions, which the part that's particular to you is you're not to have any contact with the alleged victim except what is authorized by the valid issued order of protection. From what I understand, I'm not sure, I don't have it in front of me, there's text message available, and your issue is that he's not responding, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
About our children.
yes, so I can't control that. That would be a matter that you want to set to the Superior Court or whatever court's handling the custody portion of the case.
Oh, the tribal court is very much aware of his conduct and his behavior and what he's doing, so this is not working in his favor for tribal court.
Okay, so that's outside of here. So my question to you is, those release
Yes, I understand, and I will communicate with him just about the kids. I will use my nice words with him and make sure to keep it just strictly regarding the kids.
Okay, so I can't control whether he responds or not. Those are matters that I just give you kind of information on what to do with the non-responsive things, okay? Those are not matters that are related to this charge. Those matters are related to apparently tribal court and custody of the kids. So that's where those come into play, okay? So you can obey those release conditions and you'll show up to court as ordered?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll provide you with a copy of the probation department's phone number to contact for those monitoring release conditions. You're not on probation, but you are on release services. So make sure you do that once you're released. If you have your cell phone, if you don't, make the phone call prior to walking out.
Okay.
All right. Any questions?
No.
Okay, you're all set to go.
All right, thank you.
You bet. Okay, that's